What's up YouTube, welcome back to another video on my channel Skotrix, and today as you can see we are back not on NBA 2K25 but on this screen where I'm going to be ranking all of the best badges for finishing in NBA 2K25 current gen. So we have all 16 badges here, and I know they're different colors and they look a little bit different, but that doesn't mean anything. I just had to get them from different sources. Some of them I already had, some of them I had to get, so that really doesn't mean anything. And I'm going to be ranking them on this chart here from the best, which is the S category, down to the worst, which is the C category. And none of these badges are really bad to say, but I mean these C categories are really going to be the decent badges. B will be good, A will be great, S will be elite level badges, and I'll be taking into account how much they cost to get and how hard they are to get. So tier 3 badges will have to be a lot better to get up to the S category than tier 1s or tier 2s or whatever. So I'm going to take that into account. But also the two things for finishing badges is some of them are really only made for post scorers and some of them are really only made for slashers. So I'm going to be also trying to take into account that, and I'll say whether the badge is good for like post scorers or whether it's good for slashers, or what type of build that badge specifically will be good for. So yeah, that's pretty much all of that thing that I had to say in the intro. Let's get into it here. Let's start ranking the badges. We're going to start off with the tier 1s here, starting with Aerial Wizard, and I'm going to put Aerial Wizard, it's probably in between the A and the B category. I'm going to put it into the B category. I feel like it's a solid badge that any guard should get since it's at tier 1. It's something that you can afford pretty easily, so it's something that if you're a slasher you should definitely get it. If you're not a slasher and you don't have a ton of finishing badges on your build, if you're a shooter with like 10 finishing badges, 8 finishing badges, maybe you don't need to get it. Maybe you could get it into other badges that would be more valuable, but it's something that you can get if you have enough badges to get it. Now back down Punisher, I'm going to put this into the A category. This is a very good badge for post scorers. It could borderline be in the S category. It's very good, very important badge to have for basically in your post scorer build, and it doesn't cost a lot. So if you're a post scorer you need back down Punisher. If you're not, you don't have to worry about it as much. Now on to Dream Shake. I'm going to put Dream Shake probably into the B category right here. Could also go into the C category. I don't think Dream Shake is that great. There's a lot of better badges like back down Punisher, Drop Stepper, Fast Twitch, Rise Up, whatever. Lots of better badges for big man build, but Dream Shake is very good as well. I mean, not very good, but it's decent as well. So I'll put it into the B category. It's something, if you can afford it, get it. If not, it's no worries. Now on to the Drop Stepper badge right here. I'm gonna put this into the A category. I think it's very good, and I'm actually gonna move Dream Shaker down to the C category. But yeah, Drop Stepper goes up to the A category. I think it's very good. It's a good badge to have if you're a big man build. You're gonna need it if you're gonna be scoring inside. Drop steps are super powerful, even if you're a power forward that's a slasher and you're planning on doing some drop steps. If you have some post control or whatever on your build, it's something that you probably want to invest in to get at least up to like silver or gold or something like that. But now on to Fast Twitch. Fast Twitch is another one of those badges that is pretty solid. I'm going to put it into the A category. Could borderline even be an S category badge, but Fast Twitch right here, it's mostly good for big man builds. You know, if you're getting the rebound and you want to get up quickly before the other big man or any other player on the other team has a chance to get into position and block your shot or whatever, especially if they don't have pogo stick or whatever, they could be out of position for a very long time and you could be able to get up quickly and score with Fast Twitch. So it's just a good badge to have for any big man build. You don't need it super high, just get it onto like bronze or silver or something and you should be good. Next up we have Masher right here, and I'm going to put Masher into, I'm going to put it into the B category just because I feel like, you know, if you're a big man like a small forward or a power forward slasher who would benefit from this badge, you're not going to have any problem scoring over little guards anyways going to the rim. So I don't know, you can get it if you want, but it's not really something that's too important. Next up we have Post Spin Technician. I'm going to put this into the B category, and this is one of those badges that if you know how to use it really well, it could be an S category badge, but for most people it's a C category badge. But yeah, Post Spin Technician, if you have a build that can do post spins deadly and score a lot of points off of it, then it's definitely a badge that you're going to want. Otherwise, for 99% of builds, it's a badge that you can completely ignore and you won't need. Now we have Rise Up right here, and I'm actually going to put Rise Up into the S category. I think it's a very good badge. Actually, I'll put it into the A category. I think it's a very good badge that most big men should have, and I'm realizing now I'm not going to have very many badges left for the S category, so I will move a couple of these up, back down Punisher as well, to the S category as just being pretty elite badges that you're going to want to get. Now we have Acrobat right here. Acrobat I'm going to put into the C category. It's probably something that you don't need to get unless you want to be doing like fancy layups and whatever, but probably something that you don't need. Now Bully, same thing. I think Bully probably the worst finishing badge, and it's a tier 2, which makes it even worse. But basically you don't need to initiate contact, which is what this badge helps with when you're going to the rim. It's not really going to help you finish through contact too much in comparison to how much it makes you go into contact when you don't need to. But Bully, it's just something that you don't need. To get better animations without it and stuff too, where you're going to be less likely to get high contests. Now Giant Slayer I think is definitely better than Masher, because if you're going up over a big man, you're going to have a lot harder time finishing than you are if you're a big man going over a little man. So I'm putting Giant Slayer, which is basically the opposite of Masher, into the A category. I just think it's a better badge, and it's something that if you're a guard, like a 6'3" or whatever guard, 6'4", who's a slasher, you're definitely going to want Giant Slayer up as high as you can get it, even as a tier 2. Now we have Pro Touch. I'm going to put Pro Touch into, probably fits well into one of these two categories. I will put it maybe into the C category just so we can see if we can get this all even, but it could be a B category badge. Pro Touch, I'm just going to put it into the C category. Now on to physical or Fearless Finisher right here. I'm going to actually put Fearless Finisher into the A category. I think it's a very good badge. If you have the badges to get it, you should get it as high as you can. I would say it's a very good badge, but I just can't put it into the S category because there's two badges that are better here that I'm going to put into the S category. And Fearless Finisher does fit better into the A category. I don't think it gets better value than Back Down Punisher or Rise Up, so I'm going to put it into the A category. Now we have Limitless Takeoff, and I'm going to put Limitless Takeoff into the B category. For what it costs, it's not worth it. It's a solid badge, but it's just not worth it to take off a little bit further from the rim. I mean, it's not something that you should be investing your badges into when you could get so many other badges with the cost of it. But now we have Posterizer. I'm going to put Posterizer into the S category just because of how fun it is. Obviously, you can dunk on people more often with it, and it's just a great badge that you can have if you're going to be having fun. And at the end of the day, 2K is a game that you should be trying to have fun on. And then I'm also going to put Slithery Finisher into the S category, probably the best finishing badge if you're just looking at them overall. And I know it costs a lot, but I mean, it's worth it if you can afford it to get Slithery Finisher on your builds no matter what. So yeah, this is gonna be how I'm gonna finish off the ranking, the tier list here with the S category badges A, B, and C. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Hopefully it helped you out a little bit. If you did, make sure you like, subscribe to the channel. If you're new, I upload daily 2K25 content, build guides, all of that, videos like this and everything else. So yeah, subscribe. I'm gonna be doing these shooting, playmaking, defense, and overall badge videos coming up over the next couple days. So make sure you sub so you don't miss any of that. But that's gonna be it. All right, peace.